All right, here's the intro.
To kind of set the scene for you, we're expecting this thing to, charge through the Caribbean Sea, possibly then move into the Gulf of America.
Medium chance to develop in the coming days. Odds are 40% in the next 2 days, as well as the next 7 days.
Welcome back to the Carriano Podcast. And for a fireside, with me as always is Mr. Kevin. How are you, sir?
I'm well. Are we doing the part 2 of the Suppress Fest?
We are doing a part 2 of the Suppress Fest. I'd like to make a formal apology for that first part. We were as exhausted as you could be after our first day back, or first day back for me.
First real
So,
event.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then first real event. So we thought we'd take a more structured look of what we saw. And then on top of that, we've let stuff, I use a word I've heard on a couple courses lately.
What word?
The things that we've let percolate.
Oh, that sounds so fancy.
Never mind the actual scientific definition, has nothing to do. Nothing to do with thinking about things, but to mull over or consider or think about, to have a good think, as I like to say.
Almost like a good poop.
Like a good poop. That's kind of, I used it. I said that to my wife and, well, Hannah. I said that to Hannah and she was like, to have a what? And I'm like, a really satisfying poop leaves you, you feel pretty good. Little, pants fit a little bit better. You have a good think. You rationalize and make yourself feel better.
Now we've talked about pooping.
Hey, man.
Interesting.
I wanted to give backstory to the usage of my word.
This is the PSA. If you're listening, don't forget the poop today.
It's not even 3 minutes in. We're already talking about bowel movements. Incredible. Oh, shit, I've lost the plot. Okay, so more focused look at what we saw at our first event, Suppressed Fest. Up top, I cannot believe we didn't thank Adam, but Adam from NFA Review Channel, the owner, operator, proprietor, and most amazing, generous host.
All around awesome dude.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had him on the show. If you haven't heard that episode, unfuck your shit. Go listen to it. Highly recommended. Not that
he's just as awesome on camera as he is off camera.
Same exact guy, on and off. He is about the most busy. Him, his wife, and his group of people that make that show happen are about the busiest people you've ever seen.
And we think all of them.
Yeah. You definitely know when Adam's coming because you can hear his fucking gas-powered scooter.
I mean, it's an efficient way to get around.
Yeah. I'd also like to thank the curbside chef. That was the catered. Yeah, that was the guy generously allowed us to use tickets and trade of as currency and trade of sustenance for media.
You're thinking
and vendors.
You're mixing them up. You're thinking of the Cubano place.
No, the Cubano place was not supposed to take her. That's what I'm trying to say.
But they did. But we were happy. Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if that was okay or not. Now I feel kind of bad. We got confused. We don't pay attention. We just heard these are meal. This is an aside. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now. So, just further illustrating that we're complete boobs. So I'd like to thank all those people. I'd like to thank the venue. Was it Agile?
Aries.
Aries, there it is. I know things. Aries Training Center, Leesburg, Florida. That was phenomenal. So is that all the admin? Oh, good podcasting. But good past podcasting. So other than Adam Suppressed Fest and NFA Review Channel, I'd like to really quickly do friends of the channel, other than them, because they're absolute friends of the channel. But Hammy 3D Prints, if you like them and you like 3D printed items and firearms, accessories, and storage solutions, and my favorite thing that he said, thousands of options, by the way.
Absolutely.
I don't know how he keeps that fucking product line in line. But my favorite thing is his CMMG conversion bolt tube. It's like a
Oh yeah, they keep
storage thing. I
the
love that.
store it, yeah.
Because those things get so gross, and I don't keep it in a gun anymore. It kind of just
Yeah.
floats.
The light caps
Uh,
are really cool too.
Yeah, light caps are not insanely expensive like some other comparable brands. But I mean, and I like the guy. He's kind of a buddy. We tried to record with him not too long ago, but the fucking AWS outage nuked our wouldn't let our studio work.
Yeah,
So
we're looking at you. We're looking at you, Amazon guy that pushed the wrong button.
God damn
Shame on-
it.
Shame on you.
And then Eastern Shores Sling
Shores
Company.
Sling
It's a
Company.
fucking
There it
it's a
is.
tongue twister. I'm sorry. We
But they
don't get
make
any
great
financial.
slings.
Yeah, we have discount codes for both of them. Carry Handle Gang for Hammy 3D prints, 10% off, no kickbacks, just a cool guy and wants to give you guys a discount for listening. And the Carry Handle, I think it's the Carry Handle, 10%
There's no
off.
Duh.
Or is
There's
it
no
just Carry
duh.
Handle?
Yes.
Why is there no fucking the? We need that.
Because
That needs to
there's
be
no
changed.
duh.
We'll change that.
No, it doesn't
Carry
need to be
handle.
changed. Yes.
All right, fine. Carry Handle for Eastern Sling Shore Company.
Get your
Eastern
silly
Shore Sling
grammatical
Company.
correctness out of here.
Fuck, I cannot. I'm having a hard day. Oh shit! All
They
right, back
can't
to
see
it.
even. I can see the smoke billowing from your ears.
What was the first? Do you remember what the? Was it? Our first visit to the show. I believe the first like actual booth that we visited for the first time. I think was Silent Steel. No, Kevin's been editing a vlog all day, so he would know. What? Where do we go first?
Well, I'll set up the context, and maybe you'll remember. Hey, you guys have a big booth. Yeah, we sure do.
It
I
feels
like-
like it would have just been easier for you to fucking tell me. Because then we could just be moving on already.
Yeah, but I don't like efficiency. It's Canco Armory.
Can you just... Okay, there we go. Perfect.
I did.
Canco Armory, the Georgia-based suppressor company of which we love so much.
Really cool guys.
We'll just kind of rehash anything that we talked about initially or in the first episode. I think it'd be probably better if we just kind of did everything in a more earnest effort. From an incredibly I wouldn't say budget friendly. I'd just say a very reasonably priced product line.
I mean,
with,
$500 to $600 is.
Yeah. Now
that's perfect.
Yeah, that's definitely a very attainable. And even before January, when there was still a tax stamp to discuss. I mean, it was still sub $1,000 out the door, which is pretty cool. And they were one of their points was the street price. I think was a little lower to help a little bit with the transfer in terms of it was supposed to help. The price was supposed to be a little bit more thoughtful than just a set production price.
And they were using like common tools like an AR wrench.
Yep.
And just
That was, I think, the most compelling part of those suppressors was the maintenance. I suppose the dealer solution for maintenance and repairs and things like that. They have a dealer kit. If you want your dealer to supply them, just get them in contact, and it's a set price. They get like 4 of the demo cans. They get the jig and the parts and some other odds and ends. But I mean, super highly. Just in terms of support, back-end support that I haven't seen too terribly much of. Now, granted, relatively new to the can scene, but it's basic components. I mean, they're spanner wrenches. They're just basic AR tool. And you could tell that the owner of the company is he's just a lifelong machinist. So you could just see in his brain, it was just, well, I got a bunch of these tools around. Reckon I'll just use that to put it together. And by God, does it work.
Yeah, that works amazing too.
The real show stealer at their booth was their new flow through, or their new design. It's one of their it's a K can effectively, but it's it's called the Power Stroke, which is pretty cool because I'm a truck guy. I'm not a Ford guy, but I do like, I like an old 7.3 Power Stroke. Those are kind of cool, but I like the name. I appreciated that quite a bit. So, I mean, that on their 7-inch kitty cat that they had there, it was just like one of the new PSA.
Yeah, I think that one was like a I think that was like brand new. That is
Yeah,
the first
that's
time they're bringing
I
it
don't
out.
even see that. I don't even
'Cause
see that on
I
their
think
website.
the Power Stroke was one of the ones they had because I looked on their website recently and I haven't seen
Yeah.
the new proprietary. It's like the 3D printed, like they have like
Yeah.
they have
Well,
13 ways to do
well, I
it.
didn't see. I'm pretty sure that is the Power Stroke because that's not on their website. Yeah, I'm almost certain.
Oh, we're asking Dr. Google.
Canco Power.
But
Products.
they're really cool. I mean, the guy was loading fat stat bags for me all day. Like that MP, every time I shot the MP5, it was at least 15 rounds in that mag.
God fucking bless, dude.
I
Those
mean,
dudes
you
are
too.
great.
You too. I was watching the video and you're just like, da da da
Yeah.
da.
All right, let's see here. We got Tech
And then the
30
the kitty
Trapper,
cat.
Tech 36,
The-
Dirty Harry. Oh, no, you're right. I apologize. The Power Stroke is a 30 cal suppressor.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yep. And 525. Okay, so the Dirty Harry is 1,000.
Yeah,
But that's
the Dirty
also,
Harry.
I think that's a 338.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. Okay. I don't remember what they were saying I don't remember what the flow through 3D printed one was.
I don't know if they gave it an actual name, but they were telling us about
You're right, I do apologize.
I think they told us how many times it took them, like how many different variations there are, and they landed
Yeah.
on I think 13 was like
Yeah.
the magic variation number.
Mhm.
And I
Well,
thought
I
that was
just I
kinda
liked
funny.
they had a similar kind of radiator mesh design. I liked kind of it harkened back to some of the older suppressor designs, which
Yeah.
I thought was kind of nice. But in terms of efficient heat dispersion, I
It
mean,
did really good.
literally works in radiators. So
I mean, it was slapped on a T49 belt fed, got up to almost 1,000 degrees, and it started to cool
Well,
off pretty quick.
it got to almost 800. So yeah, it was pretty close. But I mean, in in terms of a pretty impressive demo, if you run over, not to plug my own shit, but I'm gonna plug my own shit. But
Oh, plug your
go over to
shit.
the Instagram, and there's a video and a slow motion video of them running through the first burst of the belt. There was some technical difficulty with a very, very dirty M249, but it was still pretty fucking sick to watch this thing just chugging through. And I mean,
Yeah.
it was
And
pretty
the
compelling.
And the suppression was on point. I mean, it was I wouldn't
I
want to be near it
feel-
all the time, but I mean, it was okay.
I feel like I might have an unrealistic, or maybe not an unrealistic, but I have kind of a boring opinion on suppressors. And even after this event, it has not changed.
Oh.
It's not a hot take or anything, but when I'm shooting 5.56 or literally anything other than something that's supposed to be subsonic,
Mhm.
I don't really know how much I give a shit how it sounds, because I'm still wearing ear protection.
Yeah, but that's just you because you like wear ear protection.
Well, yeah, it's not prolonged exposure to shit like that still isn't safe unless it's
No,
actually subsonic.
You're right. I mean, I agree it's not. But I feel like in a defense situation, like in a home defense, I'd be
Yeah, but that's not prolonged usage. I'm not saying, again, in that particular setting, I want a cheap can because I'm not getting that can back forever. If maybe in a long ass time from the cops to actually give that back to me. So
no, they'll just hold on to it
I-
like, wow, this is hey, isn't that my can? No.
Yeah, see, like,
I don't know.
I mean, joking aside, I mean, no, it's just going to be less loud in the house. Like if I have to communicate with my wife or
Yep.
the person I just shot, like I don't want to be bleeding. But I don't care if it's, oh, well, the tone's a little better than this, that, or the other.
You're saying like the nuances of the actual like frequencies and stuff.
Now, if I'm shooting the same can a bunch,
Mhm.
and then a buddy comes, like if you came with a different can and then it had a slightly more pleasant tone, maybe, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm the real market for this, because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about suppressors in terms
I
of I don't have a lot of experience with it past shooting them at events. So where I am now, I mean, I
yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
I thought they were really cool. I thought they were really interesting and cool, and I mean, I definitely
I'm
want to
not
get
saying
one
they're not
now.
interesting or cool. I think it's pretty
But
fucking phenomenal you can print one
but I don't think I want to drop even $500 or $600
on a muzzle device.
on a
Yeah,
muzzle.
me
Yeah,
too.
I mean, unless I had a purpose built idea, like again, home defense idea, put it on there,
See,
leave it on
but
there.
okay, so and I
Okay,
think maybe doing this a disservice. I want a can. I want all cans. I want mini cans. I'm not saying I'm not buying one, because I don't know what Kevin's talking about, but I'm buying cans. But that's because it's also more pleasant to shoot suppressed, other than the gas to the face and some of the other negatives that potentially could introduce themselves in terms of operating speeds and back pressure and stuff on your guns and added weight. You know, there's some negatives, but shooting in bays with a suppressed gun versus a loud gun does not give me a headache, even with Ear Pro. So it makes shooting the gun way more fun
yeah,
from that standpoint. Obviously, there's still negatives to having suppressed stuff.
well,
They get dirty a lot faster. It's
yeah.
more
Well,
cumbersome.
well,
It makes
you
the
were
gun longer.
oh, you just brought up an interesting point about the gas system and stuff. Like only if we met somebody out and it had like a solution to that.
Yes. The second, was that the second
It
booth?
was yes,
I got it right. The second booth, because it was
rifle
on that little
speed.
backstretch
It was
there,
rifle speed.
was Rifle Speed. And it's really funny because Kevin and I were talking about one of my shorter rifles that he doesn't like very much. And which he hasn't shot that 7-inch monstrosity quite yet.
Yeah, I thought
But
I did.
you didn't shoot the 7-inch. You shot the 10-inch.
Oh, I like the 10-inch.
Yeah, I know you like the 10-inch. I don't like this 10-inch.
I shot
So
the kitty
both those
cat.
guns do what?
I shot the kitty cat. At
Yeah,
the
you
event.
shot theirs, but theirs worked.
Yeah.
Well, sort of, sometimes. Canco's kitty cat. But so Rifle Speed has has the most compelling adjustable gas block designs, in terms of that it is literally just a dowel that impinges on the gas block gas port. So it literally just incrementally opens and closes the gas port with
Uh-huh.
detented settings. So they're preset 12 adjustable settings.
Yeah.
And then even in there, you can get, I mean, not custom, but you can get more minute selections, more or less, whatever. I mean, tune it to your gun. You can witness mark these things because they're all numbered. And then you can have a truly suppressed setting and an unsuppressed setting that's more tuned to the gun. It's very foul-esque in terms of the adjustment, but it's not infinite. There's infinite possibilities, but not infinite settings.
Correct.
To play off of Kevin's
Thank you. I'm
Instagram
happy that
post.
you. Yes.
So, I mean, you got quite a bit of. What'd you think? Not necessarily having much experience with it before that.
Well, I mean, they say showing is telling. So, like a guy was talking to me, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I kind of understand what's going on." And then when we actually got to shoot it, I mean, I saw you shoot it first, and when you cranked it and you shot it again, you were like,
Yeah.
And then when I shot it, you immediately feel it, and then you see that perfect rain of brass at 4:00, just beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Now, I mean, the ejection pattern, I think that's more, I wouldn't say a party trick, but I think that's less of the point than the gun doing a thing. That's a byproduct of consistency.
exactly.
And I think oh my God, I mean, being behind the gun and it's one thing to pick up a gassy 10-inch, and I mean it's a little sharp. It's I
Yeah.
would say G36K sharp.
Oh, you're jumping ahead
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm looking at my G36 on the floor because I haven't ordered a stock yet. But I'm just like, man, I'm gonna have to get used to shooting that fucking punchy ass gun because I'm gonna have to shoot that thing a lot. So I'll probably be a G36 only channel for a while.
Wow.
It'd be so
Hot-
fucking boring shooting that so much.
Hot.
Not
hot
that
take.
Bo makes a bad gun, just that I won't really be able to shoot anything else for a bit.
I think that it was kind of like surprise and shock because the surprise is shooting the G36 over at Spectrum, High Spectrum Defense. We love you.
Hello.
The full auto G36 Bryce is like, oh wow, this is amazing. Magged it up, racked it, and went, and shot it. He's like, ew, that recoil is disgusting. And the
Well,
guy's like,
so
yeah, the recoil.
since
is pretty
we're
bad.
jumping over to Spectrum real quick, and then we'll go back to actually let's real quick. Let's wrap up with rifle speed. I mean, in terms of actually, I believe it was Kyle, and oh shit,
It is Kyle.
it is the CEO. I was unaware we were palling around with the CEO.
Awesomely cool guy.
Understated, didn't know that. Nicest guy ever, Kyle. I mean, an absolute legend. Let me emotionally stuff magazines because I wanted to escape, but Kevin wouldn't let me.
I let you a couple of times.
Yeah, that's true. He let me load mags.
And
I like
then-
loading
and then-
mags. It makes
And
it's
then I
fun.
helped load. Well, I loaded my.
He
two
loaded
on-
2 because he was like,
I shot
shot
2. Yeah.
What the fuck? There's like
what do you
10.
mean? What the fuck?
It doesn't take
Well,
that
what-
long.
Bryce, you're the only one that would know how to do that. Don't give me that.
I
look.
want to help. Leave me alone.
You like tactile things. That's a very tactile event.
The longer I do this podcast, the more I fit at our next booth, Spectrum
Spectral.
Defense.
Drew him in like the
Oh my
Mecca.
god.
Honestly,
God.
we walked
I
over
mean-
there looking at all the booths. You know, you had IWI, you had
Yeah.
Durmag, you had like all these great, Joint Force Strike was out there. You had all these amazing, interesting booths. And then
I
there's
literally walked over
Spectrum,
there because of the name.
and he goes, "Wow, Spectrum,
I
like
need
a
to go over
moth to
there.
a flame."
Moth to Flame, yes.
And they turned out to be the coolest people I think we met
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I said it before, I'll say it again. The most interesting, most diverse selections of small arms they could have put their cans on. I mean, that was the best way to do it. Occasionally, there'd be a couple booths where there'd be like an interesting gun everybody kind of glued to, but
Mhm.
this was like, it was like, okay, so all of these are super sick. I can only shoot a few of them. That's that's not incredibly true. I mean, if you,
So they
if you
had-
gave big puppy dog eyes, Brent would let you shoot a couple more, but you know,
What was it? The 249 MP5.
I didn't
VZ.
shoot the 249. I don't like I'm not a machine gun guy. I don't know why.
the crank, the 545.
I am a crank guy, not a
The taper.
545 guy. Brent is a diehard AK guy, so of course he had a fucking 545 and ammo that's impossible to find. That monster. He had. Fuck, I actually have pictures. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we have
Kevin,
pictures.
riff. Say words and fill the dead space.
Oh, I feel okay. I'll feel. He let me shoot the MP5 full auto on Sunday, and it did not like Syntec.
Oh my
At
god.
all. But he warned me. He warned
You
me
got a
about
burst
that.
off at least once.
Yeah, I got one burst off, but I think
Yeah.
he enjoyed my manual of
Oh,
arms.
they had a
Because I-
Tavor too. I'm
Oh,
pretty
that's
sure it was
right, the
select
Tavor.
fire.
And then I
Yeah,
shot
they
the
had the Yeet cannon. That's right. They had the Yeet cannon.
Oh yeah,
and then
the
obviously
cannon.
my favorite submachine gun ever made is an Uzi, and I was so happy to have
That's
shot one.
right. How can I
Yeah,
forgot
baby.
the one-handed Uzi?
The one-handed Uzi, and I mean,
Best,
Kevin-
best video. I think I
Kevin's
could
really
have
funny
gotten.
because anytime there's an opportunity to shoot an MP5, that's all he wants to do. Which
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
no
an
judgment,
MP5.
by the way,
Yeah.
none. But oh my god, I'm looking at these guns, and I forgot. Nothing productive is occurring right now. I'm just
Oh
looking at
no,
guns.
he's looking at guts. Come back. come
I just
back.
love the Spectrum Defense guys so much. Their guns are just
I
There's such a
know.
fucking vibe, bro.
That's
Like,
why.
this is how I would set guns up too.
That's why I found George. I had to find George the Rock and give him back.
I forgot about that. I wasn't there for that part. But yeah, so real quick, we were talking about the G36. So the
Mhm.
recoil, I mean, it wasn't really that bad. It's a 5.56 piston operated HK contract adjacent gun. I mean, it was an export K, so it was a KE.
Mhm.
But real quick, never shot 2-round bursts before. I think that is the only viable burst that makes sense to me. I don't think 3-round makes a lot of sense in really any caliber. But
Mhm.
if
Well, I
you're
mean,
going to argue, I'm sorry.
I was guessing what the Russians did that when the AN-94.
Yeah, but that's an accelerated 2-round bird. That's a different animal altogether. That is almost a 1-round. That's almost a single round.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So, I mean, just in terms of how fast it is, because the subsequent RPM, it doesn't have that boosted function anymore, which is we need to rehash some of our original videos where we were talking about. I found one of the outlines for modern handguns and us bitching about how nothing seemed to change. Now, I
Mhm.
think we can rehash that with Glock canceling a bunch of shit and see what happens. I think we should do it next year after SHOT Show to see if Glock actually nixes an entire line and cucks their whole fucking brand. So
Well, I mean,
that'll be interesting.
they're just gonna put finger grooves on and call it a new gun.
Kevin's fucking thing is finger grooves. It's really funny. So, sorry. 2-round burst. I think that is the most useful. And I only shot a few 2-round bursts. I kept getting I got 2 stoppages off of the G36. In their defense, I was the second person to have ever shot it suppressed. And they had not set it up to be suppressed. So they were just, I think it was more of a monkey brain go, cool gun,
Yep.
can, machine gun, yes.
Yep.
And I mean, it worked after I fixed those the first initial issues, but I mean, when I switched it to full auto, that
It made me not
fucking-
want to shoot it. After seeing you shoot it, I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, well, so Kevin also had a bit of an epiphany at that booth, where Bryce forgot to mention that the reciprocating charging handles on the VZs.
You
on the
didn't
fucking
forget.
Scorpion.
I just forgot that it
I
was an
forgot to
open
mention
Vulcan.
that. Yeah, it was. So if you see the video, it's him pushing off. Also, why didn't you use it like a stock? I just realized you didn't actually use the stock as a stock. You were like holding it in front of you.
Yeah, I was. I don't know. It was being cool.
It was being cool. I mean, you played it off pretty well. I didn't notice it until
Yeah,
I
just like
watched the video back.
just like my burnt hand. Played that off pretty good too.
Well, we've gushed pretty well about the Spectrum Defense guys, but we haven't really talked about their cans. They are additive manufacturing cans. They are working on a coating process to limit the surface area in terms of carbon buildup to make them a little bit easier to clean. But I mean, really good cans. I like that they are Plan B compatible. They're going to be partnering with CAC to have an AK specific mount. It's already compatible with the CAC mounts, but I mean, very compelling. I like the cans just in terms of what they are. It's not no frills, but good. I mean, after all the bitching I just did, they sounded pretty fucking good. Now, granted, some of the other booths were kind of, it was a little hard to discern some of the more finer points of a can in a bay. But, I mean, that's just a byproduct of only having so much fucking space. So, totally can respect that. So, in terms of Spectrum Defense, the coolest, most honest, amazing. We all had a fucking retard stem session with our OTFs, just going click, click,
Oh,
click,
yeah.
click, 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 click. It was fucking great. I loved it because somebody was playing with theirs, and then I had to pull mine out, and then the owner pulled his out, and then we were all like click, 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 click.
Yeah,
It's fucking and then I got a pink hat. I
he
like a
did.
pink hat. All right.
So on the topic of two outbursts and all and the recoil from the G36, I was gonna say the next coolest gun that I shot was the flat shooting Faxton gun, and that was interesting because you were talking to the guy, and then the other
Eric
then
21 or something.
yeah, and then the other guy comes up and say, "Hey, I heard you had a very specific question." I
I
had to
love
jump in.
engineers so much. They're my favorite. Those are
Yeah.
my by the way, if you're listening to this, I want to talk to engineers. I don't mind marketing people. You guys are cool. Don't get me
Show
wrong.
me the engineer.
Show me to the engineer. I want to talk to him. They're usually in the corner because they got dragged along because sometimes you need them. I want to talk to you.
That is a really cool, interesting conversation that kind of just sprung up, naturally.
It was nice because we were at a suppressor event, and I mean, what was the ARAC? I think it was an ARAC 21, but it was their piston operated pinned on AR conversion upper.
Mm-hmm.
That's modular caliber and super neat. But they were talking about it having an adjustable gas system, and I was asking, well, are you guys going to be releasing suppressor specific barrels, so smaller, gas port diameters, and to facilitate it having potentially more back pressure when you add a can?
Right.
And it was nice. It's really funny because I'm fairly certain he was one of the engineers, but he was slowly cartoon style, leaning over hi, I heard you had a very specific question. And I'm like, oh, thank you, sir. Yes. Hi. So we are going to have to go out of our friggin' way to have them on. Actually it was a director. It was a product management guy. So
yeah,
not an engineer, but the coolest product management guy at that booth for sure, or on that line for sure. But I mean, it was really cool because he was like, "All right, well, if I come on the show, it's gonna be really nerdy," and I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you." That's what we want. We need this. I want less marketing lingo and more technical data and mechanical understanding and design rationale.
I mean, talking about technical data and all that, we went to Bow Suppressor Duramax?
Bow Suppression, yeah, Justice. Justice was fucking solid.
I don't think we shot anything that they had because their booth was super busy.
Oh my god, it was wrapped around, and we just didn't get the chance to do it.
You did get to geek out about mags.
I was able to geek out about their new SR25 mags, which it's just going to usurp the legacy. I have a couple of the legacy ones. It improved feed geometry, I guess, different spring, different follower. I mean, just overall aesthetically, they look a lot better. I think one of the sort of things they were trying to get is for the 277. And I think 6.5 Creedmoors to feed better out of it. I don't remember for sure.
Well,
Kevin definitely has a recording of that.
Well, that rifle was 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
6.5 Creedmoor and 308 share magazines, but so does the 277.
I don't know if I have a recording of it because I think I had to stop the recording to keep my phone from exploding. So there are parts that are not and will never have been recorded. Unfortunately,
see the light of day. But I mean, the really very knowledgeable guys, the marketing people we like are the ones that know what the hell's going on. And we really, really appreciate. I mean, everybody at that show. So I guess, spoiler alert, there was not a booth I didn't like.
Well, yeah, talking about people that are in the know and they're marketing people. While we talking about Rachel from PTR, she seemed really knowledgeable.
The group from PTR was great. I mean, they had at one of their dinner I think we had after
at Outback,
the range setup. Yeah, that gave me food fucking poisoning. That was great.
Yeah,
I think they said if you can stump her, we go home early or something like that. Yeah. And it was funny because you can't do it. She's on it, and unless you're asking about something super specific, like a locking piece
or an
measurement
Blackout G36.
I didn't ask about that.
You did.
I never once asked about 8.6. I asked about 300 blackout. I
I heard
asked
you
about a
say
300 blackout
8.6.
5 or HK33
Mm,
or 53 because I wasn't very happy with their Stanag MagFed G or their sort of 41-ish thing. I don't really care for that.
I'll
And
have to
she
go
was
back and
saying
check the
they
tapes.
she well, you don't have to. I'm telling you what happened. But the fucking or if you really want, you can edit together a Bryce was right reel. We can do that. That'd be funny. You're doing a lot more editing now.
But what if you're not right?
I am. Because you
fit
were
it?
the only one bothering me about 8.6. You were like, oh, he's asking about 8.6 blackout again. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. Not a single time. Not a single time did I ask. I mean, I don't know how that would work. I mean, I imagine it would. I don't see why that wouldn't work. They have 300. They have roller delayed 300 blackout, and actually, I don't know. I don't know enough about 8.6 to see if you could even have that in a roller delayed gun.
Yeah. Well, I
I have
like
no idea.
I like the and what was the other epiphany you had? Oh, that's right, the G3s and
Oh
how
my God,
amazing
that
they
was
are.
insane. I mean, just in terms of, oh, you mean,
There it
you mean
is.
that.
Oh, here it comes. Come on.
I like G3s more than FALs now.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because
Yep.
of the PTR booth. And I will admit, their vent, I mean, their suppressors are so light, it's unreal.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
is
noticed. It was like almost like
fucking
nothing
incredible.
was on the end of the barrel.
Yeah. It made the gun, I mean, it still shoots like a 308, but it doesn't shoot like a 308. I mean, in terms of it, there's a push, and I feel like people say that a lot, but G3s don't recoil a lot in general, but they recoil so much less with one of those suppressors.
Yeah.
And it literally doesn't feel like you have anything on the end of the muzzle.
It doesn't.
all.
It really doesn't. I was like, I mean, that's the first 308 I've ever shot. I was like, whoa, this is really cool.
I think it's poetic that your first one is an HK pattern, for you. And God fucking bless this man, smacking the hell out of those charging handles. God bless him.
My burnt hand. Oh yeah.
I fucking guy. Oh, I guess we should. I mean, there wasn't really anything new at the PTR booth, and nothing like that's public anyway. So
Yeah.
we went back a few times because it was fun to shoot their guns, and they were like, "Hey, you guys again," and we're like, "Hi."
Yeah.
we
And then
want to shoot roller guns.
and I think the first booth we shot at was Silent Steel.
Yes.
That was the
okay.
first
So when we went
shooting
hot,
booth.
yes, because they were.
Correct.
It seemed only fitting just in terms of them being, and I guess we're talk about them now. They were the title sponsor. I mean, they were not the biggest booth, but
Yeah.
I mean,
It's interesting.
definitely
too,
had
'cause
some of
they
the
weren't-
best flow and
they weren't like in the-
presentation for
They weren't
sure.
like in the middle either. They were kind of off
Mm-mm.
to the.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good. It's nice because we walked up and we were looking at it. The guy's like, "Hey, who are you guys? Do you have a card?" It's like, "Well, yes, we do." It's like,
Why?
Oh,
why sure we
good.
do.
"Oh, good, your media." Anyway, hi, I'm.
Well, I loved the layout of their cans. I liked
Yeah,
that they were a flow through 2-piece design. I kind of like that. I liked that it also had that mesh kind of radiator design as well, which I thought was
Yeah.
pretty compelling.
to kind of.
I think it's kinda
mitigate
neat.
The heat and yeah.
And holy fuck knuckle, did those things have no blowback? I mean, I
None.
know I said that in the original one, but and again, we didn't shoot them that many rounds, but in as many rounds, other cans, not the Spectrum Defense ones, if you guys are trying to figure out. I don't remember all the cans I shot, but the ones we're talking about. Okay, actually, I don't remember, but that one had none. So in as many rounds, we had experiences where we were getting gassed like immediately.
And it's funny because when I was editing, I watched back and he's like, "Oh, this is 9mm," and we touched on it. Oh, that's cool. And then he specifically says, and my brain admitted this, I wouldn't try that with 5.56.
No.
And then 10 seconds later in the video, here I am going, ooh, that's high.
Immediately. Now, again, he puts down the rifle, and then, I mean, to be fair, I'm amazed I didn't grab one. And you heard a bunch of those people say, I mean, I still do it.
Well, and then we were shooting the Henry, the lever action Henry, and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
Kevin,
like cheating.
oh
Thing
yeah,
was sick.
like, Kevin, do you want to shoot this? I was like, no, I don't like lever guns.
I didn't know why I didn't want to shoot because I didn't see him grab the can. He played it off so well. I had no fucking clue.
It took a while for that to kind of. I shot the Henry over at what was it, the B&T booth?
No. No, the Henry. Where the fuck was that? Wasn't Spectrum, wasn't IWI.
I think it was B&T because that's the only other.
No,
ones
I
that,
thought
like-
it was. I thought it was Silent Steel.
Mm-mm. Oh no,
I think it was.
I think it was B&T because remember we were talking to the dude with the really long beard. I gave him the card real sly like.
You gave everybody cards sly like. You were very good about that.
And then you were shooting a 308.
Sure, maybe. I didn't shoot a 308 at B&T.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Well, you shot their Scorpion.
they don't have a Scorpion.
You shot the CZ 9mm
Nope.
thing.
I did not shoot any CZs at the B&T booth. B&T
You-
only had B&T guns
You shot
because
a
they're a
9mm.
firearms manufacturer.
Well, help me out here. What did you shoot? Stiff safety.
It was one of their. It was
9mm?
their brand new. It was one of their pro guns. One of their SD pro guns. That's an actual SD, and I can't remember the name of it now. SD9. Some. I don't know. It was an integrally suppressed gun. I wasn't really as excited to shoot that as I was to look at the APC 223. But was it? It was an APC Pro. Maybe that is what it was. I don't
Maybe.
remember. It was so cool. It was kind of like B&T is just kind of like overload for me because
Yeah.
they're really cool guns and I just like the design and I like what they are and the Rotex suppressors and just their general I like the line and they're technically local. They're importer. Obviously B&T USA is in Tampa and that's relatively local to me. So that's kind of cool. I mean, not for much longer. I think they're
Yeah.
moving, but
And then also, like, near the end of the day, I think it was Sunday, because
Mhm.
Saturday they had kind of some technical issues. But Sunday, we saw Rachel and the MP5 over at the Joint Force
Yeah, and
contract
Dead Air.
when Dead Air with the Evo.
Yep.
The Evo was radar, LiDAR.
Evo ballistics.
Yeah.
But lab radar. And that's kind of underselling in terms of what they're intending this product to flex into, which is to flex into a very vast ecosystem, which I mean is pretty compelling in terms of the possibilities and like in terms of on rifle systems, personnel, drones. I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
Yeah, like
it's
the
pretty
whole,
compelling.
putting one scope on and doping that scope and then having that data sent out to all the different units so that
Yeah.
they can dope their scope quicker and not have to
Mhm.
waste more than like one or two shots to get their scopes in line. I mean,
Right.
that's really compelling.
They didn't have things to shoot, and we were able to observe the technology being used with these other awesome like Dead Air and PTR.
Yeah.
And people coming over and bringing their suppressed rifles. And they were able to, because of PTR and Rachel, they were able to get full auto data for the first time, which is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
And I know Elvis was so excited about that. Bill and Elvis, fucking solid
Awesome
guys.
dudes. Awesome.
Really,
dudes.
really I'm excited to have them on. Excited to go talk to them, play with their stuff, and
Yeah.
generally just see them again because they were just. And I guess we can talk about them, but just in general, great guys, great group of dudes. Met them at the dinner, and then we just kept going back. It was great to see them, just hang out.
I
You know,
mean,
the emotional support booth.
People say it's small world and random chances, but I mean, just thinking about it now, what are the chances that we meet a group based out of St. Augustine?
That was pretty
And
cool.
and on top
Super
of it,
cool.
they're really down to earth, cool to talk to people, not like
Yeah.
up in the clouds. Like our system's the best system. If you don't like our system, you're an idiot. Like,
Well, it was really cool, and
yeah,
especially Bill, like, seeing the spark in, good Lord, that man is passionate. I mean, see
Yeah.
the spark in that guy's eye to get him talking about product development and plans, and just,
Bryce.
it was
Bryce
really
saw
impressive.
some of
I like seeing
himself.
people.
He
Yeah.
saw some of himself in Bill.
I appreciated that kind of passion. That was really cool. I really like that. But last but not least, we got IWI. I mean, great group of dudes. Unfortunately, somebody He-manned on the fucking muzzle device for the caramel, so we weren't able to play with that, which bummed me
yeah.
out. And I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I think they were saying
Carmel.
it was Carmel. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Carmel.
Yeah. I think
And
I
it-
just say it weird.
you
I say
shot-
caramel.
Was
I
that
don't know.
is that the one where you shot the collapsed? Was it Bolt Action CZ?
No, that was Spectrum.
Spectrum had that too.
Yeah, they had the 7.62 by 39 CZ. That was my
Jesus.
favorite.
Man,
That's
I
still
like
my
both
favorite
those.
from the show, by the way. I maintain that.
Well,
I love that fucking gun so much.
I want to give my favorite shout out from the show from our friends over at Fusion Firearms, the C9
Absolutely.
Shatter
Abs-
Defense
Yeah, I gave
System
being
Defense.
fucking.
I said it wrong.
So,
System Defense.
well, I mean, it's Fusion Firearms imports it, but
damn
we're
right,
definitely definitely going to be seeing more content with them. I can't say when necessarily, but not for secrecy, just in
Yeah.
general.
But I mean, it was
But
compelling to get a Glock 19 clone.
for like
Well,
$100 more than just a barrel.
Well, the Threader, even if even at a $300 price point, it's still you get
Yeah.
such a package. You get like pretty much a Glock 19, and the people I handed this to, including Hannah, liked the size of it, and other people liked it too.
I didn't hate it. I wanted to try it with a different backstrap though. It was too small.
Yeah, but
'Cause
you
I
have
have-
ridiculously pop.
Well,
Bare
no, I have
pockets.
small phalanges, but my palm is like
Well,
ape sized.
I have tiny
know
palm
why.
and tiny phalanges, so
Yeah. I don't like it's so weirdly shaped. I don't know. It's good for a good high five. Yeah, baby. That was terrible.
yeah.
Self 5.
And then
Okay, sorry. IWI. I got to shoot their SR25. I was very happy about that. I know it's kind of silly
is that
because
what
it's just
is that what that
like,
was? Is that why it was so cool?
Well, it's an SR. Okay, so it's an SR25 pattern 308. Their initial launch is going to be 308, which I think probably pretty safe bet that people wanted that. That's the most. It's like the biggest caliber. That's I guess the caliber most related
Popular?
to that system, I suppose.
Mm.
SR25 and M110s and stuff like that. Those are typically traditionally in 308, so it'll sell well. They did say they are going to be bringing a 6.5 Creedmoor to market, just because I know that there is definitely a market for that. I'm still a 30 cal guy at heart because I'm like a 30-year-old man, so I grew up with 308. But I do have a 6.5 Creedmoor. I just have never shot it.
Very
Not
nice.
a single time.
Never. Zero.
So I was going to do this long range stuff, and then we started getting busy, and now I have no time.
No,
I don't
we
know
can
what the fuck
we
I'm
can
doing
make time.
myself.
I need to
Yeah,
just
no,
build
but we're focusing on other stuff right now.
I need to build a spotter rifle. And then
All right.
I
Well,
have an
maybe,
LPVO.
Maybe
so-
you need to build an SR25.
Don't you fool me. Don't you fool
We need to build
me.
you a slant cut. So it's compelling because for under $2,000, you can get into an SR25 cut, because that's what adults buy and that's what militaries adopt, is SR25 cut. But what's compelling about this, much like the Centurion Arms, is it uses LR308. It has an LR308 based extension. So a very common barrel type. So you get the best of all of the worlds. So it's pretty compelling, especially for the price point. It gets you in, and one thing, it's compatible with all the parts that you know in life from those platforms or from that platform, but it's kind of like what we talk about. It's something that you can grow into. You can grow not even grow into, but grow with. You can customize it to your heart's content. They have 18-inch and a 16-inch, and then I imagine other lengths. I'm not a good product guy. I'm sorry. I don't unless I'm gonna buy it, I don't remember it. But other than that, it's really cool. M-LOK, free float handguard. I mean, very compelling for what it is. And again, let me reiterate, under $2,000 MSRP, which means you're going to find its street price a lot better than that. So
Yeah, that's obtainable. That's what I liked about the event. A lot of the systems they had out there and cans and stuff were
Yeah.
obtainable.
yeah, it wasn't
weren't like-
insane
Yeah.
Gucci, which I mean, there was some of that there, but it wasn't. That definitely wasn't the
I mean,
the point.
to kind of wrap up the whole thing in a tiny little bow, tuna cans, when they're cheap cans, I think was the best marketing I've ever seen in my life. Gorilla,
Yeah, that
yet
may have
elegant.
been to get Irish Rifle Company and FPS Kenny, those and then 2A Ninja, those
2A Ninja.
boys. It was really great to be able to hang out and meet with them. Just as last but not least, I mean, great shout out to those groups of fucking young guys, huh?
Jolly good men.
Jolly good men. It was really, I mean, genuinely really good to be able to hang out with them because they were just really good guys. I mean, goobers, but God bless, do we ever relate?
Yeah, we do.
So, I mean, all in all, I mean, that was a phenomenal first outing for us, other than me getting food, legitimate Asaurus Rex.
I had
fucking food poisoning.
I told you I had the little
no, I
squirts.
know. So
It just
I
my
don't-
timing was better.
your timing was, of course, you just didn't sleep. I slept, but then woke up feeling like death.
No, I slept and then I heard someone yell in an echoing hotel room.
Oh yeah, because
I knew it was you.
He snores like a chainsaw.
Buy Ear Pro.
No, get better breathing.
Get better Ear Pro.
Health is better than me wearing
That's
Ear
not
Pro.
an Ear Pro's good for you.
No, it is not.
It is.
Having foreign bodies in your ear canals is never good for you.
Overtop your ear canals.
Oh. All right. Well, we have some stuff planned coming up, so definitely stuff to look forward to. And then also, SHOT Show, definitely want your feedback. What do you guys want us to be looking forward to? What?
Give us
fuck that
direction.
means.
'Cause if
Give
we don't
us
have
dir-
direction.
Show us where to go, what to do, who to see,
Yeah.
and who to bother. I'm good at that. I can definitely do that. So
give us the pointing.
point the retards in the direction you want funny things
Give
to
us
happen.
the sexton direction. and
sextant?
We'll go.
Oh, the heading? Yes.
Yes.
I love it. All right. Well, this has been the longest fireside ever. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And again, we're sorry for the kind of haphazard first edition of this, but hopefully this makes up a little bit for it. Maybe.
Perhaps.
So, yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Time to go poop on the fire.
Can't even imagine us cooking poop.
You don't have to. It's about to happen.
Oh God.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Very cool. You should like and subscribe.
On Facebook and Instagram.
And Twitter and Spotify. You should listen there too. If you
Aren't they
heard
listening
this on
to
Spotify.
this on Spotify right now?
Well, they could be, but there's also YouTube podcasts, so all of the places.
We always forget where we post this stuff.
We don't know where this is. Thank you for listening wherever you're listening to, but you should also like the other places that we are. And
Who
then
are we and what the hell are we doing here?
yeah, I don't know how we got here. So thank you for letting us talk directly into your ear holes.
Right to the brain.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Adios.